OK, let's go to Hani Mahmood now, who's in Gaza City live for us. So, Hani, what actual explanation is being given for the lack of basic supplies entering the Gaza Strip?
Well, throughout the day, we've been approached by a lot of people in the area who are staying in tents and asking the same exact question and inquiring about the unnecessary delay in allowing much of the needed aid into the Gaza Strip. The inquiry about the tents, the mobile homes, the fact that there are no winter clothes available for people, let alone children, across the Gaza Strip. People for the past 15 months, the devastation caused to all sectors of life here, all means of life been destroyed, including many of the department stores that sell many of needed clothing for the winter season are not available. For a lot of people, winter is just a season, but for Gaza or in Gaza and Gaza, it's just a death sentence for many of the infants and newborns and young children across the Gaza Strip. 9 babies is the number of babies who suffered from severe cold. 5 of them in Gaza City, particularly here in the background inside the Friends of the Patient Medical Society in Gaza City Center. 5 of them passed away due to severe cold, lack of a proper shelter, and the absence of warmth, simply because they're staying in tents or temporary shelters that are not protecting them or providing them with the necessary warmth to survive the cold weather. It's really cold. It's getting cold by the hours. We were told according to the weather broadcast that the coming 2 days are going to be very cold and temperature is going to drop down. This exacerbates really dire situations inside the tents and inside temporary shelters for people. But obstruction on the entry of aid, particularly mobile homes, tents, and much needed warm clothes are directly affecting people here, including the one case in the city of Khan Younis inside the tent that was reported earlier to Nasser Medical Complex, a newly born baby, a newly born girl that died of hypothermia. The reports confirmed the rise in hypothermia cases. We were inside the medical society earlier today, and we found out more about what happened to these newborn babies. Well, these machines are peeping desperately to keep the newborn babies alive in this hospital. This is the Friends of the Patient Medical Society in the heart of the Gaza Strip. And for a lot of people and the families, winter is just another season. But in Gaza, it has become more of a death sentence for these infants. Right now, as temperatures drops, winter has become so brutal in the past few days, and babies are dying because of the severe cold, with their families unable to keep them warm. Medical officials on the ground reports rise in hypothermia cases, and with families unable to keep them warm, the likelihood of these infants and newborns to lose their life are very, very high. Here at the hospital, the doctors confirm that many of these newborn babies arrived to the hospital here. They arrived with no particular diseases. They were simply newborns, and their family had no way to keep them warm.
The last several weeks, we received 9 neonates in our hospital, and they come with a case which called cold injury or hypothermia. 3 babies survived and treated successfully and discharged home. Still 1 baby in our neonatal ICU in critical general condition. Of course, this condition is because of the cold weather and lack of safe shelters, lack of central heating, and lack of electricity in Gaza Strip.
With shattered infrastructure and unreliable electricity, these machines that are peeping in the background are at risk of shutting down at any moment, leaving many of the newborn babies without proper heat and without being warm enough to survive the difficult conditions. Hani Mahmoud, Al Jazeera, from Gaza City, Palestine.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.